Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we're back to Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. So we're kind of doing some cleanup work here, and the only thing it seems like you can do with mercenaries is fight these people. And so now that I have, I guess, the armor I can do. Oh, I don't have any armor, do I? Well, I've got 20 seconds to beat these guys then. Oh, I'm gonna lose. There goes 500. Wow, that was close. So I don't think I'll be betting 500 this time, even though that would be, I think, the maximum again. It's 3 mercenaries, and I don't think I can take down 3 mercenaries. See, the trick here is to get them counterattacked. I can't believe that worked. Of course, this can't go very much further. Like 4 mercenaries than 5 mercenaries. And it's giving me slightly more time limit. And the same amount of bet each time with a better payout. So, oh no, that's not what I want to do. Come on, counter this. Come on, get a nice kill going. I got 9 more seconds. And 1 stayed standing. Let's just replay. Is that another 500 down, or did they decide not to charge me? Like, the countering here is not working as well as it should. Come on. I got 10 more seconds. I gotta just wait for him to hit. I don't have any ability. That's another 500. Actually, it doesn't seem like the replay is requiring me to pay 500 again. It seems like the game is instead being rather generous. This guy seems too strong. Five seconds. Got it. Finally. Seems like the game wanted to be really generous there. And so the last is 5 guys in 40 seconds. And then we're done. And this is a terrible waste of time if you're trying to make money, and it doesn't feel like it's really going to reduce the cost of hiring mercenaries. Not that I need to hire mercenaries. This throwing of dirt in my face is not helpful. Maybe when he bends down I should kick him. 12 seconds. Did he knock me out? Wow. How'd that happen? I am rather limited on resources as far as health. Come on. Knock this guy out. I've got a good amount of time. And the gloves come off. Achievement is done. And we'll hit B, and that's all there was to do with that. That could have been worse. That could have been a lot worse. It got me a little bit of money, not that I need it. The only thing I need money for is to purchase weapons. Now, I believe, as far as art, I've collected everything. And oddly, we are close to being done with everything. As far as treasures, we've almost collected everything. There's some weirdness still around, but we just need to move the main story forward. So, to the hideout. And this may start a memory, this may start an assassin ceremony. Started a memory.
Volpe, how goes Roma?
Very well, Ezio. The French and Papal forces are in disarray.
Then it is almost time. Call the assassins together. And bring Claudia.
Now?
Yes.
So they're gonna officially initiate Claudia into the Assassin's Guild?
The wisdom of our
So Machiavelli is kind of like the priest of the assassins.
We work in the dark to serve the light.
Or maybe
We are
the
assassins.
bookkeeper.
Claudia, we here dedicate our lives to protecting the freedom of humanity. Mario, our father, the brother, once stood around this fire, fighting off the darkness. Now,
Really? Your little brother
we
did?
offer the choice to you. Join us.
You gonna burn her hand?
You and I have not seen eye to eye on many issues.
Niccolo!
But you are exactly what the Order needed. You have led the charge against the Templars and rebuilt this Brotherhood. Now, we must put Ezio where he belongs. At the head of the assassins.
Wasn't he already at the head by
Ezio
fact?
Auditore da Firenze. You will now be known as Il Mentore, the guardian of our Order and our secrets.
Burn his hand again while you're at it.
Where other men blindly follow the truth, remember,
Nothing is true.
where other men are limited by morality and law, remember, everything is permitted.
And they're making her do the leap of faith. I guess there's no assassins that are afraid of heights.
Sudden change of heart.
I have always stood by you. I was the one who brought you to Roma, and the one who caused the explosion as you fled the Castello. The mercenari who protected you at Il Colosseo were mine as well. You just did not know it.
Maestro Machiavelli! Cesare has returned to Roma alone. He rides for the Castel Sant'Angelo.
Grazie.
Well,
The decision is yours, not mine.
Niccolo, you better not stop telling me what you think. Why else would I seek the opinion of my most trusted advisor?
Go kill them, Mentore. Finish what you started.
Good advice.
I intend to write a book about you one day.
If you do, make it short.
I wonder if the real Machiavelli did write a book about an assassin. He may have. And again, the camera moves forward instead of showing how you land. And Memory 7, Bloody Sunday, is done. Now we're on sequence 8. Very strange story as far as Ezio and his sister. She really played... They made it out like they were fighting each other or having an argument, and well, he didn't see her as a assassin, even, or as a capable person. But it really, that argument only occurred through 2 conversations, really. It wasn't a long enough argument or interaction to really register. We need to run back in here and do an assassin ceremony. This will be interesting if it changes slightly. I bet it doesn't, though. I bet it's exactly the same. Yep.
The wisdom of our creed is revealed through these words. We work in the dark to serve the light. We are assassins. Nothing is true. Everything is permitted.
And just burning your hand in this time frame is a huge danger of infection. And I wouldn't... Like, they wouldn't want to do that. It's silly. It's better than cutting off the finger for real like it used to be, but only by a little. So this looks like a full set of things. You have spalders, you have the gloves, you have spalders, chest guard, vambrances, and greaves. And so this is the same for this set. And this set, it seems so I've purchased all of these. And I could wear any of those, but they wouldn't even really make that much of a difference in appearance, but they would affect my health. And the Romulus armor, I assume, is the one that goes right there. I am missing one photo of art, one piece of art. Half of these paintings are paintings of Borgia people. So there's one piece, and I don't know where you would want to get that piece from. It's not the Vatican district, because there is nothing at the Vatican district. Let's see. We've still got a significant amount of weapons, I think, to purchase. And when everything's said and done, I think there will be four on each of these platforms. And there's a bunch of knives still to collect, and it probably something big that goes down there. All these little collectibles. Nothing built around the idea of these tombs, it seems. So I suppose now that everybody's assassins, it makes only sense to send people out for money. And if I just send every person out for the most amount of money I can get. Let's see, 25,000. Take that. We're almost going to just try to complete all of these quests. But I don't think it will ever work that way. And I can't send just 2 guys out for that. So I'll send 1 out for that. And 1 out for that. Now they're all off on a mission. Gotta find the right exit so I can fast travel. This place is a little confusing. One too many doors. So here's where we are. I don't think there's any thieves missions. I don't think there's... Oh, there is an assassination contract. So let's take that. And this is the final layer of Romulus. So if I can run around the city and do the final layer of Romulus, that would be nice too. I have a feeling like this assassination contract might be pretty difficult, though. And I'm not sure how many more there are after that one. We're kind of quickly approaching the end of this game. I knew it was just going to happen really quick. So if I come over here, is this the mission? No. The assassination contract seems inside the building. That's odd. We were just here. She's gonna have me kill somebody. Interesting.
Your success unnerves the Pope further. Rodrigo has added several new members to the Curia, filling the papal government with men willing to kneel before the Borgia. Machiavelli knows them well.
And soon, so will I.
So, instead of mercenary quests, she gives me assassin quests. It seems like an odd way of doing things, but okay. So I talked to her, and there's one I can do. I could either fast travel. Is it quicker to fast travel, or is it quicker to run? And then there's 2 over there. Let's see. Fast travel to the one that's far to the right. I moved too fast. The way the menu refreshes after each selection is unhelpful and frankly just weird. It's pointless. Take this contract. I wouldn't mind if I needed to kill a couple more Templar agents. Caesaro's Christmas brought the guards the best equipment available. Use their own weapons against them. Kill at least 1 brute, 1 sequel, and 1 papal guard with their own weapon. That's for full sync. Which I guess I kind of need to do something like that, because if I don't have any assassins with me. Look at how high my health is now. It feels like it got bumped up just because I completed the memory. So, kill the targets all over the place. They're using these long staff weapons. I don't want that, for sure. I haven't seen anybody actually using weapons like that. That seems kind of... That's a brute killed. Can we make it up to this point? Not really. Can't do a diagonal jump. Sometimes I can pull them off, but not always. Ready and attack. Disarm. I gotta get this to really work. This guy does not want to... He does not want to die by his own weapon. How do I... Like, do I hold down disarm? It's never been this hard. It's never been this difficult. Do I have to tap X? There you go. How about this? Come on. How about we kill one of these and then pick up a weapon? Let's see if the game counts that. Yeah, it counted that. Interesting. So picking up the other guard's weapon and using it against him, good enough. Next mission, need to fast travel. 2. Hop, hop, hop. Run, run, run. Let's look at the menu. There's a fast travel station over here. We'll check the art piece just to make sure we've purchased all the art. I also probably need to fast travel over here and check this art merchant. Just see if that's the case. Check this art merchant, maybe check this art merchant. I'm confused as to where that final art piece that it needs to be available for purchases. But after I look for the art pieces, if I can't find them, I'm then fast traveling to this point, and then we'll try and run around the Vatican. We can run outside of the Animus again for more lovely bits of email nonsense. Which I probably should do that before I move the main story. Paintings. Already owned, already owned, already owned. Investments. Treasure maps, all already owned.
Another time then, sir.
I feel like it's possible. Let's see. Can we find a bank? I need to come back to the menu and change this, so there we go. There's a bank. Run to the bank. Pull out some money. It's possible that the last piece of art piece is like a painting of me or my family. So 25,000 is probably enough to buy whatever last art piece, but it's not anywhere near enough to buy the to buy all the weapons. So we may finish the game. There's a decent chance of finishing the game and not having all the weapons and everything done. Which seems odd, considering we've spent a lot of extra time that feels like wasted time. Let's see. Down here. No. Was it? No. How about that one? Nope. Not that one. Not that one. How about that one? I honestly think if they had focused on just making a good 5-hour game, and every year they put out a great 5-hour game or a 20-hour game, it'd probably be closer to a 20-hour game than a 5-hour game. Like, I think you could, I would have a much better reaction to this. All the extra BS though just leaves a bad taste in my mouth. I kind of don't see a reason to go to the Thieves Guild, but I'm gonna do it anyways. Seems like we've been to all of the Antingo district and all of the well, I don't know what district. Painting. Treasure maps.
Next time, I am sure.
And it doesn't feel like there's any reason to come in here. Even though I did just unlock some assassin contracts. I could gamble with these people. Is there a way to gamble here?
For a roll?
Like, see, I don't know how many you'd want to do. Max wager 75,000. So we'll do it. Place wager. 7 or 11. So do I roll again? Not 1 and 8. Winning roll is an 8. It's just placed a wager of 0. So the reason why this is going to, you're gonna lose at this is just the way statistics work on dice.
All right.
There we go. Achievement High Roller. Another you play achievement, hard coded into the gameplay. That got me a decent amount of money. So if you want to just gamble, that I suppose is the way to do it. I'm gonna decide to come over here to the Rosa Inferiore. And there's no gambling or fighting in this place. I suppose it may have occurred to somebody at some time that you could just hire out a lady yourself, but they probably rightly thought against that idea. So there's really nothing to do in here. You could have done like a dancing mini game. That would have been a cool idea in the previous carnival scene in the previous game too. But I could see why they wouldn't have wasted their time programming something like that. Let's run this way and find this art store. This is the rich part of town. Already owned, already owned, already owned, already owned. Already owned, already owned. So if there's one art piece that is available for purchase, we've looked all over here in the Campania district. We've looked all over in the Antico district. We've looked all in the central district. At least we've looked at this store and this store. And let's see, there's an assassin contract back this direction, but some assassin contracts back this way too. So I'm hoping I can just get into this area and not start this memory. That's my goal. If I do start the memory, I might exit the memory. I might exit the Animus.
I have
Have enough money that I might be able to purchase something, if there's anything to actually purchase. Because these colors are a one-time use thing, so you could actually waste your money trying to purchase them multiple times. And it took me nearly all of the game to realize that that was the case. I do appreciate that I have no notoriety anymore, but that came so late in the game that I don't feel like the notoriety mattered. And frankly, the notoriety never mattered. So while I appreciate having the cape that I earned by getting 10 of the feathers throughout the Rome, I would have preferred if they had just handed it to me at the beginning and told me, look, if you want to play this way, play this way. This area is unwalled off for the first time, maybe ever. And let's get these treasure chests and collectibles and all of these things. Last thing I kind of want to do is accidentally start an Assassin's Quest and then have it take me into this memory. So that'll be awkward. Very rich people up here.
I have never seen a stranger.
This is a very, very dense area with rich people in it. But still doesn't feel that much stronger. Richer than the Central District. This is the only place where we have the cardinals walking around. Seems like maybe we'd run out of that gate, since there's an indication there's a mission on the other side of every gate. This feels kind of like playing the first game, because one of those cities, I'm not sure which one, was very much like this, where there's lots of walls, lots of barriers, things that got in the way a lot, but also in Assassin's Creed 1 you didn't have guards with crossbows and guns. I don't even know if they had knives. So let's just try this. Let's just skip all the messages. And sending out everybody to get as much money as possible. I don't think 3 guys can do this. Can they? Well, I don't have 3 guys. Can 2 guys? No. Now take on the mission. Servants of the Borgia believe they can hide behind the church, their actions protect by the clothing they wear. Make an example of Cardinal. Kill him before he reaches the sanctuary of San Pietro. Kill only the Cardinal. Alright. So what kind of kill should we do? Should it just be a standard hidden blade kill, or should we get fancy with it? I've just sent all my assassins to get me more money. I could do poison if I can get close enough to him. It depends on if he runs or not, I suppose. If he stays nearby. All of these cardinals look the same. We hit a checkpoint, which that's nice.
The saints may favor your fervor, the council will not. Other way.
Solution. Oh, the guy's just shooting at me. I just took a full shot to the chest and it didn't barely reduce my armor that much. There we go. dangerously close, however, to the memory. So I'll have to be careful. We walked through this section before and there was a memory wall mostly blocking everything. If it just opened when I walked over it, like, what am I actually proving as far as a mastery of skills or ability by having to hold down B to loot? Nothing. Nothing at all. Like, even if they were to say you can't pick up something when you are notorious or being chased, that's fine, but making me hit a button or hold down a button? I mean, at the very least, you could just have me hit the button. Tap B, open the chest, do it really fast, make it really... like if I just tap B here, tap B, tap B, tap B, it says hold B to loot. What's the point of that? Why is this game so obsessed with wasting your time?
Hey, down, down. You'll soon get down.
Let's see. Next, I want to get this flag. I kind of want to get this. Get these and do all of these before I start this one. So I see the next collectible. It's just an easy thing right there. Next thing. Oh, there's a treasure. Missed it. Back we go for the treasure. Where are you hiding treasure? I'm taking all this damage and it doesn't even matter to me. There you go. So we'll heal twice, and then we'll come over here and loot the bodies and see if we can recover medicine in a significant amount. Again, why search the bodies? Why not just walk over them and pick up everything? Or at the very least tap B. And what's funny is I really need to play the next Assassin's Creed game. And I'll probably skip ahead if budget willing. I'm thinking out loud here. I wouldn't be surprised if I skip ahead and play the next game relatively close to its release, just to see what elements have changed and what things have been improved upon or left exactly the same. And if in the newest game when it comes out you're still holding down B to open loot boxes, you're gonna hear me complain about it almost certainly.
Bizarre.
What's with him?
There's a slight difference between Stockholm Syndrome and nostalgia. And I feel like this game is dangerously approaching Stockholm Syndrome. Having you do the same things over and over again. And trapping you into the same actions. How many more Borgia flags are there? 10. Alright. And this is the Basilica St. Petro. I'll go ahead and take that. And we need to enter the Lair Romulus.
I suppose I should find a way to stay in shape too.
So, where are the remaining flags? I think they are actually in these memories. And so if I'm going to get all the Borgia flags, it's going to be through doing Layers of Romulus. I assume when I get the Romulus armor, it will be unbreakable like Altair's armor. I don't know what happened to Altair's armor. I guess it got left and destroyed or stolen. So is this going to be a race section? Find the shrine to Romulus, complete the memory within 8 minutes. So step 1, don't care about doing it in 8 minutes. Step 2, I can open those chests if I want to, but they don't count towards the number of chests in the whole game. And we are in a restricted area. This will turn out interesting.
Benedicat vos omnipotens Deus, Pater et Filius et Spiritus Sanctus. Amen.
Guards everywhere.
Deo gratias.
And they want me locate my target in gold. Enter a group blend. And I guess I'm just killing this guy. He is there. Am I supposed to just follow him? This is a full-on blend mission. How am I supposed to have... Like, I don't understand how I'm supposed to have found Templar flags here. Because as soon as I come over here, it just starts the mission. And I have to watch this again.
Benedicat vos omnipotens Deus, Pater et Filius et Spiritus Sanctus. Amen.
So I'm gonna go with a poison attack. Like, because that'll tell me specifically. No. I'm supposed to tail the cardinal, not kill him. Good to know. But not helpful when these systems here don't want to agree with me. So I now know I don't need to kill him. Why am I targeting this one cardinal? That doesn't explain much. Maybe if I saw him and saw that he was one of the people. Alright. Locate the cardinal and reduce distance to the guy. And I think I'm just supposed to tail him.
Did you hear? The Baron of Valois is dead. No. Now Bartolomeo d'Alviano is sure to rise up against the law.
Cesare's campaign will be in
so
trouble.
I'm just
such a bad thing?
moving
Perhaps
between
not.
conversation spots.
Some say the papal funds lie in disarray. So say you? The Pope's treasury is never empty. His Holiness will simply kill another wealthy cardinal if he requires funds.
Disgusting.
And each one of these I walk into seems to be in different conversation. So if I walk back to this one, do they have a new conversation? Nope. So it almost feels like if I went to each one of these groups, I could hear something interesting. Nope, apparently not.
His name is Ezio Auditore.
Who? The assassin. He killed the banker. Some say he even walked the halls of Il Vaticano with no one able to stop him.
There is hope after all.
True.
Perhaps
I will write the sermons, then leave them for you within the shrine. Make sure you deliver them convincingly, with passion.
The followers will do anything we tell them to, Padron. They believe their God commands them.
Bene. Do you
Weird
have the
mustache.
key?
Yes, Padron.
May the Lord be with you.
And also with you, Padron.
So am I supposed to kill this guy or get the key? Follow the cardinal. Checkpoint spot.
Assassino! You will not get me!
Chase the cardinal. Where are the...
My ascension takes me closer to God and away from you, assassino!
Looking for now the...
I don't want to end like this!
There's a treasure down there. But... let's see, we're out here in the rain. Chasing this guy. This is a cool sequence. This is not something you'd want to miss. But I feel like I also am going to end up... careful, don't slip off myself. I also feel like I could just call in my assassins and they would shoot them. Fine. This way. Trying to do this the right way. Trying not to cheat. Also trying to find the things. There's all kinds of entrances and exits to this place. It's under heavy repair.
It seems God is on my side, assassino!
Oops. Desynchronized right as I checkpointed. So there must be more chase sequence. Like if...
It seems God is on my side, assassino!
Like, and I can't get that right now. Maybe when you take these memories as they are a second time, there's no enemies in it. Let's grab the ledge, save ourselves some time. So I have to assume that I couldn't have caught him at this point.
What do you want, assassino?
Either that or I am
The followers
going
of
in
Romulus work
circles.
for the Pope's gain. Of course. They are ignorant. We are enlightened. Their savagery will lead the people to the light of the church. Godspeed!
Interesting. Nope. That's a desynchronize. So he's just confessing his crime out loud to everybody. All the workers there. They apparently are paid well or have their ears gouged out. Or tongues cut off. So they can't talk. Reduce distance from the target. How about just let me succeed here, even if I screw up?
What do you want, assassino?
The followers of Romulus work for the Pope's gain.
Of course. They are ignorant. We are enlightened. Their savagery will lead the people to the light of the church. Godspeed!
Alright. Now, this is the path up the ladder. On the wrong side of the ladder. Why'd you even let me do that, game? Why'd you even let me do that? Checkpoint.
Nowhere to run.
What a fool! You wage war against the very instrument that prevents the people from overthrowing order.
Your order. It's no order at all.
Kill the cardinal? Fine.
Ah! Esse bastardo!
Here, how about this? Can we grab him? Nope. This is taking too long. Let's do that. He's apparently not affected by smoke, so we'll pull out a weapon. This is taking more time than you would expect, but it is, I guess, a big final part of the story getting wrapped up. Die. Die already.
Requiescat in pace.
We didn't go into the cutscene. So search his body. Just some throwing knives. This. Are there any feathers or collectibles? Like, there's no way I could get back down there. And this feels like this is going to be the end of memory. Let's go. Dive. And that was a dive of 25 meters. So, if there are any Borgia flags, they've got to be in this section. That's really weird that this jumping through this well put me exactly where I needed to be, because I don't think the Templars do leaps of faith or anything like that. And see, I almost can finish this memory in time. Let's see if the time is still counting. Code sheet. It's all collected. Decoded Romulus leather. Any flags anywhere around here? Well, whatever. I did my best. If it wasn't good enough, it wasn't good enough. Achievement, amen. That was the last of that. The stupidity here, of course, is that if I was doing achievements for Steam, I wouldn't do this game at all, because the multiplayer achievements wouldn't work at all.
There he goes again.
We have a new Christina memory. And Romulus pieces are compiled. So there's a Christina memory here. There's reasons now to go get these last 4 things. There's reason to get this treasure chest. The only weird thing that I would say is, do we have any more of that 010101 stuff? No, that's sequence 8, I suppose. And we'll have to be careful there. When we look at the additional memories, yeah. There's one Borgia flag, and it is in the Vatico district, and that's it. But then there's, in secret locations, 2 at Termo d'Ortano, and 3 at Basilica San Pietro, and we're at, I think, Basilica San Pietro right now. I think that's what this building is. So, unless somewhere in here I can't get into the building. I don't know how you do that. Because there's no interact, there's no getting back into that. And frankly, I don't think I want to waste my time. I think I'd rather honestly get 99.9% of the way done with the game, and not spend that extra time to get 100% of the flags. Whatever that gives me. Like, it can't be that much. We're going to get the Romulus piece of armor. We're going to do this Christina memory. We're going to do this assassin contract. Both of those should put us close to being done. Yeah, it looks like there might be 2 Christina things. And that looks like the exact last assassin contract. As far as thief missions, maybe there's a thief mission out there still to do. But everything else is done. Feathers, we've already gotten. Treasures, there's only 3 remaining treasures in the game. No, 5 remaining, and we kind of know where all of them are. So we will get all the treasures, we just won't, I don't see a reason to do the flags. If I was going to do the flags, I would have to come back here to these secret locations and find which ones of these I want to do. Which the one I just did was a wolf's in sheep's clothing, for instance. I'd have to go back and do that and see if I could find the collectibles and if it would just let me run around the area, which I'm not sure it would. Anyways, that's going to be it for this recording. We're another hour in. I wouldn't be surprised if we've only got 3 or 4 hours at most left of the game. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment, and watch every second of my videos. If you want a friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.